Okay, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Press Play. I'm your host, JJ48, and tonight we should be finishing the Oracle of Seasons for the second time. Unless I do particularly bad, although since we've already looked up how to beat Onyx before, uh, that I think that was our major difficulty last time, and we shouldn't encounter that this time. So I do have a few rings I'm going to appraise. See if we get anything new. Zora ring we already have. Power ring we already have. And the toss ring I think we already have. Yep. Okay, there's nothing new there. We'll check out the Meiku tree. And as you might recall, we are, let's see, we are one dungeon away from collecting all the essences, and then we will be able to go confront Onyx. Now, one thing I was kind of thinking about with Oracle of Seasons this past week, in particular in regards to the storyline of it. I don't really need you just for half a heart, but was I think we can really notice with playing this through again as yeah, there's the nut that we'll get, or the seed, or whatever it's called. Once the Meiku tree will be able to finish growing that for us once we get the 8th essence. One thing I noticed with the story is, with this being the first one, and not having the second game content like Zelda coming, like Queen Ambi showing up and doing her little tour, and with only getting the most basic of Twin Rova content, it really highlights how basic Season's storyline was. I should say. So, in essence, the entire storyline of Oracle of Seasons, if we take out all that bonus stuff, or all the stuff from it being a second game, boils down to, at the very beginning, we show up, Onyx kidnaps Din, and then it's just, okay, Link, go prepare, and 8 dungeons later, you'll go take on Onyx and rescue Din. Which is actually very much it's very similar to like the original Zelda games, the earlier ones. You might recall the original Legend of Zelda was pretty much just that, of like, okay, okay, sorry, Mr. Lion, I'd like to kill you, but my friend, the sign-loving Sabrosian, probably wouldn't like that, so. I'll just have to remember how to get through this place. And so I don't think I don't think it necessarily makes the story for Seasons bad or anything, but it does mean that it's a very basic story compared to how Oracle of Ages was, where we had a lot of let's see, Nehru was I want to say hijacked, no, possessed by Varen, and we encountered her a couple times, and then we encountered Queen Ambi a couple times, and the Black Tower kept getting built larger and larger, and then eventually we rescued Nehru, but then Varen was hijacked and Ralph was running around the entire time, and the whole story was very much a we kept being reminded of what the story was the entire time. Okay, that's definitely not going to work. And so I think one of the effects I see of that is not necessarily that this is a bad story, but that this game the story is basic to let the focus be more on the exploration aspect and the fighting and the gameplay, as opposed to Oracle of Ages, where it's much more you have more like the personal storyline of Ralph and Nehru and Queen Ambi and the pirate captain, as we learned in this game. Um, it's kind of interesting with two games that are coming out at the same time, or they're doing two very different things with story. And we'll probably be able to take a little bit of a better look at this when we do our post-game analysis, and especially after we play through Oracle of Ages again. But the question is, did I want this to be winter, or did I want it to be fall? Might have wanted it to be fall to fill in those gaps up there. Yep, okay, we want it to be fall, and then we'll probably come down to that stump, and that stump will make it winter. Okay, that was just mean, putting an enemy on top of the leaves there, knowing that I would have to kill him, and in doing so take away my platform. Come on, get... Okay. There's nothing really that way. I think what I have to do is make it winter, and then we can access that portal, and then that will lead us... This won't lead us to the final dungeon, but it'll lead us to the way to open up the final dungeon. It shoots off huge fireworks. Throwing in bananas, throwing in a boss key. Where are you even getting all these boss keys? How many dungeons have you been through? Man, you guys been adventuring as much as we have. Okay, but... wow, the fish... none of those seem to actually be triggering fireworks, so here, let me show you how to do it. Throw in a bomb there, and now we'll see some fireworks. Fortunately, the fireworks, or the eruption here, is very localized and won't actually affect like Holodrum Village or anything like that. You did it, cool. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna need. Also didn't really affect those guys at all. They weren't here for the eruption themselves, but then as soon as it was over, just right back to, okay. In fact, I want to see, did they actually say anything about the eruption? Lately, the lava temperature has been dropping. Things haven't been right ever since the temple fell. Okay, well, did you not even notice the huge eruption? I thought maybe you had left because it was getting a bit too spicy for you, but then maybe it was, maybe they just left because they both happen to have to go use the restroom at just that time or something. Okay. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I wonder why there's all these rocks and you can't move any of them. And then just end up taking the shortcut anyway. Nice. Okay, so now I think we need to go climb up the other way, which means we'll want it to be summer. Also, none of the enemies seem all that concerned about the new lavitization of their habitats. Just they're still just right back to immediately attacking Link as soon as they see him. Okay, so we have an S block there, S block there. I guess it's more of an S post than an S block. I do like this cape and kind of wish that it had made it into more of the Zelda games. Maybe it's just because we get the feather so early on and are just hopping over one tile gaps, but getting to hop over 3 tiles at a time just makes you feel very powerful and mobile. Can I, speak of which, can I just hop across there? I can. Good. Okay. Level 8 Sword and Shield Maze. The final dungeon for Oracle of Seasons. Well, I guess there's a little bit to Onyx's castle, palace, whatever he had. Okay, this is the one that we're going to need our hyper slingshot to get. Go. Okay, here, I think let's get rid of these guys. And, Mr. Keese, if you wouldn't mind being gotten rid of, thank you. Let's see what's this way. Okay, was this... I get the feeling this was a place that... we're not going to be able to do anything with just yet, but I'll come this way anyway, because why not? I landed it, and then I didn't. There we go. So we need a key to go that way. Where'd you go? There you went. Okay. Killing all the enemies did nothing. Come on, let's... No. Link, stay in front of the... Not on the spikes. No. No. There you go. Okay. Whew. Finally have the compass. Good. That's a game changer. I think that's all we can do in this room. Okay. Well, I mean, now that we have the compass, I think we can really begin our adventure. Dungeon's practically beaten at this point. Okay, what is with the pattern on this thing? It seemed like it was doing some kind of... Okay, well, that didn't work. Okay, jumping too early doesn't work. Okay, let's... Just got it to stop beeping. And then the keys had to come hit me all over again. Okay. Continuing on. That we're going to need to hit from the other side, I think. Okay, here we go. We can get our health back here. If we can get any of these fairies, thank you. Let's want the slingshot version of that, not just throw a scent seed on the ground. We did have a locked door the other way, didn't we? Okay, so back the way we came. Could have saved myself some time if I had gone that way first, but then again, I think I've long since established that we are not really doing a speed run of this game. If anybody's coming here expecting to see the fastest playthrough of these games, they have come to the wrong stream. Okay, I don't particularly need to kill all you guys at the moment. It's not what I wanted. Yeah, spinning fire wasn't enough. We really needed the keys landing in awkward places, didn't we? Okay. There we go. It's actually easier if I don't use the super jump. Okay, so if we go back around that way, we'll be able to go to the south. We can go that way with the magnet hands. Can't go that way until we hit that switch. Okay, we're gonna need the... I think it's the hyper slingshot is the name for the one that shoots 3. Icy cores make piercing blades. Which I think might be for the mini boss that's through that door. We'll say the magnet gloves also a really great tool. They're just really fun to use. A silent watch may be needed. Okay, don't see anything happening. Maybe I think we need to like stare at this thing for several seconds. Maybe. Keith, are you making too much noise? Are you why my watch isn't silent? There we go. thought that's what it was, is that it was just stare at this thing for several seconds. But that doesn't seem to be working. Okay. Unless it's we have to do something and then come back and do that. Okay, and that's the wrong kind of bubble. That's not the one that we can just take care of with a boomerang. Those are the kinds that make us not able to use our sword if we... Okay, we can't do anything there yet. So I think we have to... There we go. Well, why didn't you do that before? Okay, let's... There we go. Yep, and there's our shield, there's our sword. So, dungeon does make sense. Well, I don't know if the dungeon makes sense, the dungeon name makes sense. Okay, well, let's see. Okay, we do get another one of those. I thought we could do it like this. Oh. That's right. Switching over the lava is going to make it lose, but if we do this, we're repelling it. And so it's already being repelled when we do that. Then we can do that. Okay. So now we can go back around to where that passage was. Or actually, we can go to where that passage is, too. And in fact, I think that's what we want to do, is use this to go this way. Joke's on you guys, I don't need to use my sword anyway against these things. There's the hyper slingshot. Shoots 3 seeds at a time. Alright. And I think if we go this way... And then this way, we can get back around to where that key is. Good. And I think... So far, I think the only place we've been that we haven't been able to get stuff, there was that one room that we need to go back to with the hyper boomerang. Although I didn't hear a key noise when we came through with the compass, so that might not even need that room. That might just be like a rupee or gasha seed or something. I forget what it was. I would know that if I had been paying attention more during our first playthrough. But we'll probably go grab it anyway, just because why not? Okay, is this just... get through. Okay, yeah, I've been hit by these things so much I'm not going to be able to use my... There we go. Okay, if you guys could leave me alone for a little bit, that would really be appreciated. Here we go. Okay. I do not have a potion. Good, so we will be hoping that we don't lose too much. And if I recall, this was the one we're going to need to throw... we need to throw the mystery seeds on the ice spikes and then throw them at the red side. Okay. Here, instead of doing that, how about we do that? That'll be much easier. Okay, it would be even easier if I didn't keep crashing into him. Wow. Don't remember it being that rough the first time. You know what? Since I'm... Yeah, I think I'm gonna go prepare a little bit. First, let's do a couple things here. It won't be too hard to get back to this place. There's two things I think we could do to prepare. Two things which I should have thought about before, and I apologize for not doing so. First we'll go here, and... Okay, well first we'll fight Maple, I guess. It's not really a fight, I guess it's more of a race. Okay. And she might actually win this time because you can't collect a lot of that stuff on there. Ah, now you're sorry I have more stuff than before. See ya. Okay. Glad you're happy to get a bunch of useless trinkets. But let's go ahead and grab our blue ring, because that fight we don't actually use our sword. So being able to take half damage will be quite useful. And then, since we didn't get one from Maple, let's go ahead and grab, let's go ahead and see if we can afford a potion. I forget if they're 200 or 300. If they're 300, then that's unfortunate. Now it's not up here. I think this stump's down there. Yep. Okay. If it's 300, we might be able to just dig around real quick and get another 12 rupees. We're really close. Oh. If Maple were here, I'd send her to Mount Kuko for mushrooms, but since she hasn't come back, I can't make my magic potion. That's right, we never We never got the mushroom from Mount Kuko. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay. Or can we even do that yet? Because I think we need to be able to wake up. We need to be able to wake up Talon, don't we? And we didn't advance the trading sequence far enough for that. And it needs to be summer for us to do this anyway. Okay. Can't use my warp seeds underwater or in the water. So okay. Well, this is what we get for doing the going ahead and getting the sword out of sequence and not finishing the trading game. So I think we might be able to, with the blue ring, that should be enough of an advantage. I know it looked like I was doing pretty horrible and not landing a single hit despite losing all my health, but I was actually very close to beating him, and just having the blue ring should be enough of a difference. Sir, if you are in a very inconvenient spot, I'm going to have to ask you to not be alive anymore. Many of these monsters are just very inconsiderate as to where they place themselves. It's almost like they don't want me to beat the dungeons and defeat Onyx and rescue Din. So I wonder, having these two sections right next to each other, that you have to go downstairs through a monster-filled tunnel, then up the other side, is that some kind of defensive mechanic? Like, you know, that this was like a fortress as well as a temple, and then, you know, that increases how people have to get through it if they're trying to attack, or is that just really bad planning on the architect's part? I think a pretty good argument could be made either way. Okay, well, since we're here, let's... Oh, it was a ring. Okay. So as I thought, not really necessary, but I guess it's cool to have. Oh, unfortunately this does mean I don't know if we're still going to need that, um, the, the, that ball being in place on the Switch. Um, it might have just been needed for that one key, in which case we're good. Uh, okay. If we are going to need it for more stuff, we will have to reset that because the... Come on. Because having exited the dungeon, things like switch locations and the placement of the magnetic ball is reset. Okay, well, keys are being slightly less annoying this time. That's kind of nice. Apparently the keys feel bad for us and are deciding not to be quite as big a nuisance. Okay. There we go. Okay, so let's equip our blue ring. We're gonna need mystery seeds, and then we need to be able to pick up. Okay, got a hit on him, that's good. Okay. Look, can you... There we go. Okay, much easier when we are taking half damage and aren't being completely incompetent. So... So you like to think it was built intentionally that way? The you talking about the temple's odd fortification thing? Okay. Okay. Mr. Keese, it's irritating to have to hunt you down, but I know that if I don't, you're going to get in the way of one of these shots. And so okay. So if I recall correctly, I have to do that, and that, and that. Okay. Okay, so there's a key over there. Okay, block sliding puzzle. Let's see if I... Okay, so I think if I do that, and do that, go ahead and do that, then we'll do that, and that. go. Let's see what's downstairs. Okay. Ow. Okay, so that goes that way. There we go. I don't know if that was the Keese's fault, but I'm gonna blame it on it anyway. Just because I don't feel like taking blame myself, and the Keese was there, so really it should have known better. So that's good. So we have a shortcut back to this point if we need it. Come on. No, that's what I was... Whenever I get to this point, I think every time I played this game, after playing Oracle of Ages, I get to this point and keep trying to remember how to fire the slingshot diagonally enough to hit that, because I keep on thinking of the seed shooter from Oracle of Ages, forgetting that, oh right, we have this boomerang that we can control completely. Well, that's not exactly what we needed to do here. Okay. Could have jumped there. Would have helped. Okay, so this is a kill all the enemies door. I think. Yep. Okay, we found the boss key. Okay, we're back here in this room, so that's good. Okay, those two are down, so this one... No, I don't even think I need to move these at all. Why am I worried about these in the first place? I don't think there's anything that I would see that would be triggered by that. Go. then this is where we have to freeze all the portals. The magical ice freezes all. Yep. Oop. Faces don't look any happier with their mouths closed than they did with their mouths open and spewing lava. Okay, let me scout out where I want to go next. There's a thing in this room. Okay, there's one in this room. Okay. So I think if we do those two, and then I think there's one more. Because the ice keeps regenerating, so it's entirely possible there's more than 3. And I think we encountered 4 before. And then we're going to have to probably take that passage. Okay. I think I can put the ice down without it resetting. Yeah, I can set it down and re-pick it up. Good. Well, didn't want it to hit twice. There we go. There is something satisfying about enemies being on the tracks as you go through them. Do that. I think what we need to do, we need to go here. Maybe we go. Okay, there are stairs there. Let's see where those stairs lead. Okay, this is promising. Okay, we are going to need that key. Okay. So yep, this is where we're going to need to bring the last crystal. Well, it's not the last crystal, it's the last place we need to bring a crystal. Apparently there are an infinite supply of crystals. Okay. Okay. And I think with that, we are ready to face the boss. I don't remember what this boss was, as will probably surprise nobody. There we go. I think I have demonstrated quite adequately that my ability to forget information about games that we have just played. Oh, okay, that's... Okay, was I doing any damage to it? Yes, I was, okay. Okay, it's not a particularly difficult boss. I think the mid-boss was actually quite a bit tougher. And one of the two bosses, final bosses of the dungeons that was not in the original Zelda. So at least if there was a Medusa head boss in the original Zelda, I have not encountered it yet. So, alright, we got the changing seasons, an essence of nature. Scattered seeds sprout in spring, grow in summer, bear fruit in fall, and sleep through winter. It is an endless cycle of life, the changing seasons. Okay. You already have the eighth essence. The changing seasons have filled me with my former power. I have something to give you now, so come see me. Okay. Let's see. I think before we see him, I want to see if our Gasha nuts have grown. But I think it'll be actually easier to just go from here than it will be to go back through the temple ruins. Oh, okay. And here's Maple. Maybe Maple will give us a potion before... No, no potion. Fastest one wins, yes. Usually by this time, Maple has a vacuum already, so I think we've been doing a little bit too well, and she hasn't been able to afford an upgrade yet. I think she usually upgrades once she's taken so many rupees from you or something. So sorry about that, Maple. was a terrible attempt at jumping. Come on, Link, you've been jumping since Zelda 2. You'd think you'd be better at it by now. Okay. We'll go ahead and plant more because even though we should be finishing the game tonight, of course we will be coming back for doing some of the linked game stuff once we move on to Oracle of Ages. Okay, good. Oh, we've slain 1,000 monsters. Take this ring. Okay, cool. And I think I already have that ring, so you're basically just giving us 10 rupees. Okay, so this is the steadfast ring. Get knocked back less. Okay, we already have that. Toss ring. We already have that one. Okay. Double edge ring. Sword damage up, but you get hurt. You have this. Okay. Slayer's ring. Okay, so basically just made 40 rupees there. But that's okay. JJ48, you've finally gathered all 8 essences of nature. You've become a true hero who understands the essences of nature. You are hope for all that live. Take this seed. Okay. We got a huge Maku seed. Huge is right, the thing is as big as I am. Wow. This should penetrate evil forces. Surely now you can defeat Onox, the General of Darkness, and free Din, Oracle of Seasons. Gwahaha, some hero. Oh, that might have been Onox, not Twin Rova. Gwahaha, some hero. Come if you dare. If you are their so-called hero, then their hero is no match for my powers of darkness. Gwahaha. Yeah, Onox really has been just kind of absent the entire game, hasn't he? Just has been very content to just capture Din and then assume that his job's done. I mean, what else is there for him to do? Since we're here, let's check in on Bippin and Blossom, see if anything new has happened with Mary. He's still quite energetic, not at all the shy kid he was last playthrough. Hi Mary, I'm writing a song to praise JJ48 the great hero. See, Mary has grown. Yeah, I know that's how it is when I visit family who have kids, is the kids are all talkative and want to interact with you, and the parents are just like, yep, look at the kids, they've grown. It's why people tend to visit family just for the kids and not for the adults, because much more stimulating conversation that way. Okay. Okay, we're... Hold up the seed, and that's all it takes. Okay, now we can... Oh, all will be for naught. Ho 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 ho. Oh no. Are you shocked? We are Twin Rova, Gerudo witches. Ho 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 ho. Soon the flame of destruction shall burn, and when it does, no one can keep us from holding our rights. Despite your every effort, the evil king shall return to spread darkness across the... Why are you telling me this? What? I mean, I guess I appreciate you telling me this, so I know that there's more that I have to do, but, like, how does me knowing this... How is that beneficial to you in any way? Like, hee hee hee. Okay, makes you don't need me to despair, you need the people to despair, so telling me doesn't really do anything. So this is awful. Twin Rova is behind Onyx. You must save Din. Yeah, and I mean you're not you telling me that doesn't stop me from going and fighting Onyx or anything. Like, overall, I just don't understand what the purpose of that interaction is. From a story perspective, it makes sense. Oh, that's right. We have these side rooms that we can fill up. Um, and so then, so if I recall, we'll have to go through a few rooms, and each room will have side rooms that if we take them, we fill up, but then they like reset us back to the beginning of the dungeon or something, so we have to try to get through all the rooms going straight ahead in one go. So we'll refill, and let's try to make it through. Okay. I'm assuming since the chime plays once we kill all the enemies that we actually need to beat them all before moving on. Oh, it's Facade. Hello, Facade. I'm going to kill you again. Hope you don't mind. There we go. Okay. Like the decorative swords, I think we saw those before. How big are they? Since those are on a diagonal, they're probably a little larger than our sword. Maybe more like the Bigoron sword. Make them a little bit unwieldy, assuming that they're real and not just like pictures of swords. Oh. The boy comes. I, Onyx, General of Darkness, imprison Din and cast seasons into chaos. You flit before me like a fly. I'll crush you. Oh. There we go. Okay, wow, much easier when you actually know how to spin attack. Don't think I've been beaten. Can you keep up this fight? Oh no, he's using Din as a shield. How are we gonna get rid of X? See, if we just hit her, then that happens. But if we do that, then we knock her away. Ow. Oh no. Now comes the tough part. We need to try to beat him. Not bad at all, but I'm done toying with you. I will show you my true might. And Onyx becomes a dragon. I was summoned from the Dark Realm by Twinrova. See my true form. Feel the might of a dark dragon. Okay. I'm not sure if there's any actual way to not get hit by that. Okay, well. Oh, okay, just hide in the opposite corner. That works. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. I think we can do this if we just don't if we don't face away from our enemies when we're trying to block them. That would help. And if we take less damage during the Onyx fight, I think I understand his pattern a little better during his initial fight, and will hopefully not take as much damage there. Also, now that I understand how to beat his swiping attack. Okay. I think we'll find some more hearts along the way, so we'll... Bring you guys over here. Wow, didn't last time you guys like dropped hearts and fairies and all sorts of stuff? Now you're not dropping anything. Last time when I was at near full health, they just drop all the healing stuff. Now they just don't want to drop anything healing. Actually, let's use B buttons so that way if you drop your Watch, Facade probably won't even drop a fairy, even though he's a mini-boss. Oh, there it goes. Good. See, Facade knows how to play nice, at least. Unlike the rest of you meanies. Okay, blah blah blah, it's unbeatable, you're gonna crush me. Yeah, sure. We've heard it before. Not really doing a great job of taking less damage so far. There we go. Okay, well, we managed to take more damage that time, so that's not exactly what I wanted to do. Any chance we'll be able to... There's no, like, ferry or anything. That would have been really nice, would be a ferry just before dropping down here. Okay, and... Oh, a dark dragon, what a surprise. Okay, it's the fireball attack that I really need to watch out for. Also that, when I'm stupidly standing there. I use my sword to just as good as a... Okay, think this will... Wow. Okay, can you just... Yes, please, do that so that I can actually hit you. We might need to do the trading sequence enough to be able to get a potion. Unless he does one more and that happens to be what kills him. Nope, okay. So I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but this game, the fights are a lot tougher than Oracle of Ages fights, and I think that's one of the reasons that this one has the simpler story, is because this game is more for the people who want the tougher fights. And especially with this boss, I remember we took a couple tries on Varen as well, but I don't recall any of her forms being this tough. And Onyx, you recall last time we even had to stop and look up how to even damage him in the first one, 'cause spin attacks were the only way to do that. So let's see, what do I have? I currently have Lava Soup, so we need to go meet Big Goron. Okay. Oh, that gosh, the trees. Again, what ring do I have? I can have the red ring on right now. Actually, Maple, if you have a potion, I would really appreciate... Oh, there you... Oh, and it dropped right next to her. That's going to be the first thing she goes for. Yeah. The game's just taunting me with the potions at this point. Give Maple her vacuum and let her get a potion right away. Okay. I don't want to hear you complain at all. You got to get the potion. That's the one thing I wanted out of that exchange, and you got it. So I don't even want to hear you complaining about how I got more than you or anything like that. Welcome to Goron Mountain. It's too cold to go outside, so I'm all out of shape. Oh, don't we all know that experience? I'm all stuffed up. It's so cold. Do you have anything that could warm a body up? Oh, that smells good. Could I have that soup? Absolutely. I am not going to be eating the lava soup, so you can. It's a harmony of flavors. Thanks to you, I'm all better. Take this as a symbol of my gratitude. Alright, got the Goron vase. It's a very nice vase. Goron are human, health is all that matters. I'm still not sure that health is all that matters, and I think there are other things that matter as well. But health certainly does matter somewhat, and it is something that we should be taking care of. Okay. That big Goron, no matter how often I ask, he won't give me his vase. I'd give my dinner for it, fish. That vase! Give me that vase, please, I'm begging you! Ah, yes, if you'll give me the fish. It goes right in my collection, and thanks here, take my dinner, my last fish. Looks a lot like the fish that a certain Sabrosian was just throwing into lava. Okay, it's market fresh. I love vases, I just don't understand how people can break them. Well, it's easy, just do like that, and then you break them, and sometimes stuff falls out. Well, you swing your sword if you have the level 2 or higher sword. If you have a lower level sword, then you just pick up the vase and throw it against something. You weren't here before, were you? The clouds up north are moving in strange ways. It gives me a bad feeling. Okay, well. It's probably because there's an evil guy who's about to take over the world, but don't worry, I am on it as soon as I give this guy some fish and then trade whatever he gives me for some other stuff. No matter how much I called her, my precious Mittens won't come down. If only I had her favorite treat, fish. Hey there, you have a fish. It's Mittens' favorite food. Is that for her? Yeah, we'll give Mittens the fish. Oh, thank you so much. Mittens, here, Mittens. Meow. Oh, good kitty, thank you. Oh yes, a reward. Here, take this megaphone. Okay. So now, I think we can go get the mushroom. By not putting a warp tree up on Mount Kuko, they make the submerged city here a very, like, you have to come back here quite a bit, since this is, I guess now it's not the only way up there, because we could go, now we could go the other way through the ruins, and, or not through the ruins, but past the place where the Temple of Seasons was, and come that way once we have the cape, but I think that's still slower to get into the mountains proper than this is. I think it needs to be spring. Okay. Well, I had been thinking we'd be getting through this and then we'd be able to maybe even start Oracle of Ages tonight, but I'm thinking now our goal is just going to be to get through this. Just to beat Onyx and watch the ending cutscene. Oh, that's right, we don't have an item, we just walk up to him. The snow, it blocks the sleeping. He doesn't seem to hear you. Wake him with the megaphone? Yes. Oh, what? Who? This won't do. I slept clean through winter. Now I can't get to the summit. Oh well, I'll go back home to Malin. I'll take that megaphone if you don't need it. Have a mushroom instead. I didn't agree to give you the megaphone. I just used it to wake you up, and personally, I don't like mushrooms. So this seems like a very bad trade for me, especially mushrooms that smell weird. Guy trades like a Subrosian. But I think now we should be able to get a potion. And then with the potion, I think we'll be able to actually beat Onyx. Mount Kuko for mushrooms, but since he doesn't come back, I can't make magic potion. That said, you've got a mushroom. I'll trade my wooden bird. How about it? Okay, we traded the mushroom for a wooden bird. It looks real. I mean, except we can clearly see the grains of wood, but I mean, it does look rather well carved. I can finally make my magic potion. Guess I'll open the shop soon. There we go. Oh, okay, we did need 300. Magic potion, 300 each. That syrup's magic ointment works great when your hearts run out. Okay, good. Okay. I just realized when in Onyx's castle, I keep on going on in the left side to get the fairy at the beginning. I wonder what's on the right side. We'll see what's on the right side this time. It's a different puzzle, or not really a puzzle, but it's not really anything we have to figure out other than just stay here, block the attacks. Which, in case it's not obvious, I'm really not doing anything except just holding the shield button. Again, full hearts, and now they decide to drop hearts. Full hearts, and that one dropped a heart. Okay. And more. I guess probability of enemies dropping hearts is inversely proportional to how badly I need a heart. Oh, it's about the best facade pattern we could get. Okay. I don't think the seeds really help me much, so. Okay. Onyx, can you hurry up? You're walking a little bit of... Okay. Oh, and again. Okay. We have more hearts than we've had before, and we have a potion. Uh, I think I think we have a pretty good chance this time. Okay. On the red ring, which I think is what I want, because first he's going to do one of these attacks. Oh, thank you. I did not want to... I really wanted to make sure I got on there. Okay. Oh, I really don't understand how he determines where to do that, because it seems like if I'm facing a direction, he'll go in that direction, whether I'm moving or not, and... Okay. I honestly don't know if the red ring's even doing anything, because I don't know if this type of battle is doing enough damage to him, or if it's just do so many hits to him. Um, but we'll... I mean, these ones don't even seem to be tracking me or anything. They just go in a pattern, but I can't figure out the pattern. Ah. Well, thank you for giving me another chance, Onyx. I do appreciate you being a sport about that. That was mighty gentlemanly of you. It's too late. My orders were to capture Din and deliver the destructive power of a seasonless land to Twinrova. Now, as the flame of destruction, that power is set to devour this land. Gahaha. Okay. Didn't need the potion, but still, I think glad we got it. Uh, it would have been very frustrating to fall again. So, okay. Yay! Didn't popped out. Okay. Thank you! I knew you could save me. Now that I am free again, the season should return to normal. Pippin and Blossom and their hyperactive kid. Ricky and Blano. The graveyard's still the same. Maple and Syrup. Trials you face to collect the essences of nature have made you a true hero. A new trial shall call you away soon, but we oracles will always watch over you in secret in hope that darkness is kept from the hearts of mankind. I mean, if you're telling me that you're watching over me, is that really in secret? In hiding maybe, but it's not really in secret. If unless it's not meant to be a secret from me, but just a secret from other people, like maybe it's a secret from the bad guys. Maybe that's it. Let us return to Horon Village and meet the others. I still find it impressive that Link's been able to grow out his sideburns like that. That is, I don't think I've ever seen anyone really able to do that. Kahaha, don't think this is the end. Onox has fallen, but the damage he has done to this land burns on in the flame of destruction. In case you couldn't tell, since I think I had people comment last time that they couldn't really make sense of this image, that's Twin Rova on the right and left. You can kind of see their eyes bulging out at the top, and then their noses kind of, they're facing the flame, and we're looking at them from behind. They're just very hideously ugly, so it's understandable if your brain is actively resisting trying to make sense of that image. When this flame lights the dark, our wish shall be granted. Ya ha ha ha. Okay. Yay, people are happy that Din is back. There's Maple falling and disturbing the dance, which honestly looked like a better dance than either the Goron or Sabrosian dance, because all we had to do was spin, no moving around and bumping into people. I'm assuming that was meant to be a friendly slap on the back and not just child brutality. Some Sabrosians and Gorons are joining. And yeah, Triforce symbol lit up. Okay. So I think rather than start a new game, I think we're gonna end a little bit early tonight. We'll get through here and eventually get to see the end screen and the code for next time. But just a reminder, I will be unavailable for the next 2 weeks. So that's the 13th and the 20th, and we'll plan on returning again on the 27th. So it's actually worked out well. We just finished this, and on the 27th we should be able to begin Oracle of Ages again as the second game and kind of see how that changes. And then once we're done with that, we will be able to do our post-Oracles discussion and then move on to more Zelda. So, and yeah, also, yeah, won't be doing any Friday streams this Friday or the next 2 Fridays either. So, here we go. There we we have the end, and nice peaceful shot of the sun rising above the trees. So here we have our secret that we'll be taking on to Labrina, so that we'll be able to do that one as the next game in the series. And so with that, I think, I guess before next time I will also get the ring secret so that we can do that and not have to worry about that on stream, but that's not really necessary to do at the moment. So with that, hope you enjoyed the stream. Have a good week, and I will see you 3 Mondays from now. So have a good one.